Well, welcome to another late night edition of the Jimmy Kimmel. Never mind. Too soon. Too soon. Welcome to the Full Eclipse
Jesus.
podcast, episode 7. Wanted to start it out with a full banger. I'm in my car once again. Nothing's new. We're here at 10 o'clock. It's Vert, joined by my goat Snarky, my other
Hello.
goat, Coach Tool, and we have Ghost. But
That's not nice.
I mean,
That's
That's not nice
crazy.
at all. You're
That's
my
not
goat,
nice.
Ghost.
That's
It's okay. You're my
crazy.
goat.
Thank
You're
you,
my
Tool.
goat,
Thank you,
Ghost.
Tool.
Yeah, you're welcome.
you're our goat. You're the people's goat, Ghost. That's
People's
just
goat.
you know.
The people.
But anyway, how are we doing tonight, fellas? On this lovely night. It's great weather out here for the first time in forever.
Hmm.
As I'm driving, I have my window
I'm
down.
I'm very tired, but I'm ready though at the same time.
I'm doing good.
How you doing, Ghost? I know you've had a lot of things go on recently. We'll get there when we
Yeah.
get there.
There's been
This
a
episode's
lot.
gonna be really fun. But trigger warning if you're a Checkmate fan. Moving forward, just for the rest of the episode, that's a joke. Another bad joke. Too
It's
soon?
not a joke. It's
Okay.
not a joke. It's not a joke. It's literally. It's not a joke. No, there's nothing funny about it. Well, actually, I think it's hilarious, but if you're a fan,
Too
there's
soon.
nothing funny about it.
Way too soon. Way too soon.
It's not funny.
Wait.
Also, Tool, I think it's hilarious.
I think it's hilarious, but I
not
don't think
funny.
they think it's hilarious.
Only he can find it funny.
Okay. He's like the step sibling who's like picks on their brother all the time. Wait, no, you can't make fun of my sibling. That's my job. That's like I feel like that's the energy he's giving off right now.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's just get straight into this. Let's talk about the week 3 games. We actually had some pretty interesting ones. I'd say so. We had stalemate. I know this was technically a week 2 game, but we didn't get a chance to cover it because we literally went live right before the stalemate game. But we had stalemate, upset checkmate. So that was a fun game to watch. We'll talk more about the implications of that later on because of some things that happened in the aftermath. But let's talk about our week 3 games. Did any games, stick out to you guys in particular? I had a game that we were able to cast live on this Twitch channel that I found to be pretty interesting. But I want to hand it over to you guys. So, were any games particularly interesting to you guys? And if so, which ones?
I mean, I'll just kind of start. I'm not gonna pick my game because I'll let other people talk about it, and then I'll chime in later about it when we. I think that one we should actually save. But I thought one that was kind of interesting was Wawa versus Monarch.
Yep.
That went map
Yeah.
5. It was pretty close. Monarch kind of isn't looking horrible. Like they're pretty decent. But Wawa did clutch up, so like that's always important. Is like it doesn't really matter what a win's a win at the end of the day. So
That's true.
they kind of continue to show that they're probably like better than most of the middle pack teams trying to fight for top dog spots. So
That's true.
Yeah. I don't think
That's
anyone
true
actually got to
indeed.
watch the game because it wasn't streamed, but it was definitely an upset, like surprise when we all heard it in Diamond Chat. That was for sure.
Yeah.
I got the pleasure to watch some of the maps because I know the coach of Wawa, so I was chilling in their Discord watching a little bit. So
Can someone pull up the schedule? Because I feel like I might be tripping, but I feel like EIG also went to a map 5 this week.
I don't
Am I
know. They
tripping
did
on
not.
they haven't played
did
yet.
not?
Yeah,
so-
they haven't played it. They're playing Checkmate today. Yeah, they have not even played their game yet.
We're playing right now.
They
You're
could
doing
go to
your-
map 5. It'd be hilarious if they went to map 5. Certainly,
Oh,
it'd
we're
be
doing it
funny.
right now. Believe it or
The,
not.
the manager for Checkmate is.
Not just the
They
manager,
have
the
their
coach
coach.
too.
They're fine. They have their
Oh my
coach.
gosh.
It's fine.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, you're just a guy. Anyway,
It's EIG.
I
It
just
should be
went
fine either way, but
Yeah.
It's MID.
yeah,
It's fine.
EIG. Right.
Yeah.
MID is crazy, but that's valid. Okay. So yeah, I feel like the Monarch game was pretty close. Wawa coming out with the victory. They actually, low-key, could be another dark horse contender for the mid-season bracket. But a team that I want to talk about in general that could also be a dark horse contender. Stalemate, bro. I can't say it enough. This team, they have my heart, bro. Just in terms of the storyline, they literally were created 5 days before. They were a bunch of players who didn't end up making a final roster for a team. They're thrown together, and they're doing really well. Now, I know Death Blossoms won in 3-1 fashion, and that last map, it was not close at all. It was straight annihilation. But they were one C9 away from making it a map 5 on circuit. That double overtime on circuit was insane. It was insane. That was definitely my match of the week because of how close it was. And then
Yours
like
lost.
the first map for Busan, 99 to 100. 100 to
The-
100. Like, it was insane.
The only reason why that map was close is because we didn't just force Zara Reaper the whole time. I'm gonna be brutally honest here. Our Zara
Yeah.
Reaper was untouched that whole entire fucking
Bro,
series.
what was going on? What was going on with Deadeye map 1, bro? was-
he said literally these are his exact words today. I went gambling a little bit too hard and lost a lot. Those
Lost
were
a
his
lot.
exact fucking words.
At one point, I saw him TP onto a cast who had stun. And so the
Hey.
cast stunned him and then headshot him. And it was just like,
I mean, actually,
Like he said, he
Nah,
went
yeah,
gambling.
the
He
amount of
went
hooks as
gambling
well.
like it.
yeah, he died to hook so many times.
I
So
remember
many
watching
times.
that. I got to prod that live and hearing Vert bring it up every time he got hooked. It was a very, very
Because it was
vindicating to watch.
diabolical.
It
was
was insane.
diabolical. Joe
But
Biden
yeah.
was just hitting every hook on. Like, I don't know if it was a ping diff or what, but
I think
he definitely made up for it on Surabasa. His
I think-
Surabasa game was deadly.
I mean, he started off the fucking map with the 5K first fucking fight. He said, "Hello, I
Right.
win this. I win this.
Yeah.
I win for free. I win."
Yeah,
We
so
just want to talk about the rest of it.
I think Death Blossom stocks definitely. I don't think Death Blossom stocks changed because like
No,
you won a
it's
game
just-
you're
yeah,
supposed to
that's-
win.
That's fair.
But I definitely think stalemate stocks went up a little bit. I know they lost 3-1.
Wait, I'm confused.
But-
I think they went down, but maybe I'm just a hater. That wasn't like I said. I think the first map was only close because we didn't force the Zar Reaper. They had one map that was close, one that they won, and then the other one was close because
But-
we didn't force it. And then when we forced it, and just
Yeah.
that last map, what they didn't win a fight, Vert. They didn't win a fight.
Okay, but counter thing. No, the last map 3.
They were mentally lost, dude. They were playing random shit they've never touched in their life, and they were boomed. You win.
Are you talking?
win map
wait, are
one
you
first
talking
with
about
that team.
Surabasa?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They were
Okay, I
boomed.
thought you were
You
talking
win
about
one
point
map.
three on-
You win.
yeah.
You win one map against that team. You win the series. They boom way
I
too
don't-
easily. They're not good enough to compete for a top spot. They get boomed too
Wow.
easily.
Wow. I think that's too early. I think that's too early to say because
That was 1 week of practice with fucking Ghostly and Mirage. That was one
Okay,
week of practice with them, and we
I-
slapped them around.
I understand that. I get that, but hear me when I say this. Death Blossoms outside of Mirage and Ghostly have been a team for quite a bit, and I know I've said it a bunch of times, but Stalemate has been a team for as long as the CGL season's been going on. Literally, they are 3 weeks into being it. Am I right, Sinarki? You can fact check this. You're the
Yeah,
manager.
they basically been
mean,
on the
like-
team for 3 weeks.
That's
So,
fair, but like I said,
my
1
thing
week though.
is-
1
and I
week,
will say-
literally.
Yeah, I will say their mental is bad. I've heard Joe Biden. I've heard he can kind of
Yeah, he has one of the worst mentals in the whole dip.
Yeah, I can see that. They're gonna have to figure a workaround for that because, like I'll say again, it was a 3 versus 2 on cart, full charge Zarya on Circuit Royale to tie it up to go to double overtime, and they C9. If they don't C9, who knows how that map goes? It could have been a map 5. It could have been, Death Blossoms takes care of business anyway. So even on like your map pick, because you lost Kings Row because of Jack, I'm gonna say it, you lost Kings Row because of Jack.
No, that's fair.
I actually thought he played well, but the composition as a whole was just really rough on Kings Row.
No, it
Um,
was whatever. It wasn't great. It's fine.
But that was your map pick. You had first man, and it was 5-6, and it was one fight away from going to double overtime.
Okay, and then I
and
counter stop you on that. They had next map,
and
first
they
man,
fumbled it back.
and they got beat the shit out of, and they
Yeah,
didn't win the
so-
fight. So
Cervasa wasn't close because y'all banned the queen, which was fair.
Oh, Vert's dying.
So, they were even if you didn't ban the queen. Wait, what? No?
You're good
Hello?
now. You're good
Am I
now.
dying?
yeah, you're good now.
Oh, sorry. What I was gonna say was, even if y'all didn't ban the queen into the Zarya wasn't gonna work.
Yeah,
anyway.
it wouldn't have mattered. I agree, but I
Yeah.
just didn't want him to even have the
Right.
chance to play.
I don't mean to be a
obviously,
party
but-
pooper, but we do have to
But-
kind of move on from the overview. We have a lot to get through if we want to plan things
Yeah,
out.
yeah. But anyway, I think stalemate. They're gonna take care of business, and I think they're still gonna be a good team going into the midseason. I don't think they're there yet, but
I think
Yeah.
Ghost should be able to touch real quick because I think he didn't get a chance to touch on the series. So go ahead, Ghost.
I'm not
Do you
gonna
have
lie, I'm dealing with something else right now. Move on.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
I already know. I feel like you guys mostly
So
said
bad.
anything he would have had to
I
say.
feel like
anyways.
that means it's not going good for fucking a certain team, but that's just my early thought.
Yeah.
Oh
What?
god, we're getting hunted. MID is diffing.
Oh
I
gosh!
know.
Oh no!
Mm, no,
Alrighty.
it's a whole nother can of worms.
I know.
GG's. The checkmate saga. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. So, I don't even have the next topic on hand. I think we're going to talk about
I
like
will
what
pull it
week
up right
4
now.
Preds.
Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna talk about just how did our Preds go, since obviously we had
valid.
obviously there was a few that went pretty well, but some people obviously didn't predict the 3-2 Wawa. No, I mean
That
people.
is
Well,
true.
I mean, I knew
predicted-
Wawa was gonna win,
I
so I'll
think
take
we
it.
did predict
Yeah.
that.
Some people might have predicted. Some
Well, I
people
don't
predict
know.
that. I don't know if anyone.
I don't think I.
I don't think people
I-
predicted 3-2, but we definitely predicted Wawa to win. So
Yeah.
Yeah. The only series
Yeah.
I've predicted Wawa to lose is versus Solar, but we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
Who left? Die.
I think
I'm
that.
playing. I'm playing.
But yeah, no, I will say, yeah, there wasn't many differences in the Preds. Just thought I'd bring it up. After all, it was kind of an important thing.
I
Every
think
time.
the only one that like might be there's only 2 games left, and those are the only 2 that could maybe fuck with Preds. So
What are the games that are left right now?
it's
Checkmate versus EFG, and then.
oh
what's the other
also
one?
Aura
Shadow-
Diamond too.
Oh, Aura versus Diamond Eagles. Nah, that's an Aura win.
Yeah, a lot of them are kind of like teams we don't know very well, so who knows? But yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're pretty accurate on all of our Preds there.
The only pred I got wrong was the checkmate one. And in my defense, when I made that pred, when I
Checkmate?
typed it out, I
We're
literally
talking about week 3, week 3.
stalemate versus Duck Blossoms.
You said
Sorry.
checkmate.
I missed
There we go.
stalemate. Yeah, I missed stalemate. But I did
Wait,
that on
you
stream too.
no, you predicted DB to win.
Nope. I predicted stale.
His was
Wait,
stalemate
did you
3-2. He was
really?
the only person to predict stalemate 3-2.
Wow, this
And
guy
the reason,
speeded.
so no. The reason, listen, if you had read my thing, it was actually kind of comical, and I think some people noticed it. I literally said I have no reasonable reason to predict stalemate. I have no way to justify it, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So I knew it was a risk,
For the bit.
and it's my second wrong pred, but I'll take it because I'm just a hero and I love being different.
Yep. Alrighty. In that case, since we're done with the Preds, we'll go over some highlights. I know we went over a few things, but was there anything specific, like mainly players, any specific matches? Obviously, we kind of went over a few of those.
I
so
mean, I'm gonna just rip it off. I'm pushing the Raj MVP propaganda now.
Whoa.
Mirage.
Whoa,
I was gonna say
not even
Ghostly if we were going name from your
Ghostly?
team. Ghostly did insane.
He
Way
had
different.
one insane map,
His
and then
Wii
Mirage.
not bad.
Mirage
His Wii-
deadlifted.
I mean, he's
for
doing
2
it
of
on
the-
2 rolls as well.
Mirage deadlifted on 2 of the maps. Like he
No, he
deadlifted
didn't.
on fucking
I
map
will say
1
that,
and
yeah.
map
I will say that,
and
however,
map 5.
Ghostly's Wuyang, just even when he wasn't in on Frey, obviously for the circuit game, like the other maps, he was not bad. I feel like if you
No.
have,
So
I'm fine with either. I don't care which one we push. I'm fine with either. But I just
Yeah.
want to say neither one of them were playing on the team that lost the stalemate, and then they play on the team that gets to play stalemate again, and then they win when they're actually playing. Just saying.
anyway,
Just
oh
saying.
gosh,
I'm not pushing that propaganda anymore.
Yeah.
The only propaganda that I'm pushing is that Ghostly came out on map 1 on Wuyang and immediately got a 3K, and
He
that's
did.
pretty much all I need to say to summarize the series. Like
Yeah.
Ghostly was in the kill feed the entire time. It didn't matter the role.
Yeah.
Now Mirage did impress me on various roles. I thought he played pretty well. He's going to be a really good tank for you guys. And I thought he played well, but I mean Ghostly, he had 33 kills on the second round of overtime on Freya. Not kills, final blows. And the closest person to him, and we didn't get another stat check after that, unfortunately. But the closest person to him before the second overtime started, before the first overtime started, was, I believe it was JML with 16 final blows.
Yeah, we might have
So-
a new Freya goat in the div.
Yeah,
Geo
we're
might have
talking-
been dethroned.
We're
Hey, we
talking
haven't seen them face
33
yet.
to 16.
We
So-
have a gentleman's agreement that week 5 we will be playing circuit. So we have a gentleman's agreement. They're gonna
Yeah.
duel.
But do we face
So
him?
Ghostly
I wonder if
Ghostly
Solar
looked
face him.
good. No, they're not.
No, I was saying I was
Um,
for Solar faces them at any point, but no.
I mean, Shadow looked spotty in their debut. They're supposed to play tomorrow for their week 3 game. They're a bit behind, but we'll see how they do. They play EKU. I think Stalemate's rotations was a bit of a highlight because they have a very flexible roster in terms of who plays tank and who doesn't. So that's also good to see.
I will say they were missing
Um,
Theory, which was he is a very big mental pillar for the team, which is
I'm not
gone.
Yeah,
gonna
and-
lie. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference.
I
to
will
be
say
honest
so
with
now
you.
it would have went to a map 5. It might have still been a DB win, but putting Theory in on like circuit alone would have been a much harder to win.
Yeah,
Right, you guys?
I could give you that. I could give you
It
that.
would- it
I'll
would-
give
yeah.
you that
I'm not
much.
gonna s-
I'll
I'm
give
not-
you that much.
Well, the reason I say this is Theory has. I've watched this man in scrims the few times I have, even before he joined Stalemate. I've seen that man take like Circuit Royale maps and deadlift the team on like Zen,
Yeah.
Wiang, whatever. He will do
Yeah,
that kind
I
of thing.
mean-
So yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, you never know. I think CJ probably still would have just destroyed him as well too, because Ghostly. Also, I know
Yeah.
him as CJ, but like he dogged on that map. I don't think it would have mattered who was on the other side of the map on
Right.
that map.
right.
I
'Cause,
think
like,
so.
Because even if they didn't C9, it's not like that map was a guaranteed win for them if they didn't
Nope.
C9 either. We still would have had to play another round. So
I personally think it would have went to overtime if Theory was in on that map, but that's just me. I will
was
say
I
he's like one of the main shot callers for the team as well, so it really does help them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I will stop
and
being annoyed about
also
it.
I love Jimbo, but his Lucio isn't Theory's for one, and for two, they had no Wu Yang player because Theory wasn't there. So
Yeah,
that's
they-
just something to think about.
I think it would
But
have
I
went
still
3-2, yeah.
think the series probably still would have gone DB's way.
Um,
That being said, I need a split second, so y'all can talk about any
Okay.
other highlights you might
we
have.
can talk about. Can we talk about the breaking news that just happened this second?
Oh boy.
What, like,
literally
I've
just
been
happened?
informed. I've been informed.
wait,
So,
I
I'll
did
be
have
right
not.
back.
I need the
So
news.
Checkmate had their game. They were supposed to play their game at 10. They log in. One of my players got their account banned, like properly banned, and they joined on an alt. With that being said, they didn't get the account claimed as like they didn't ask for permission to play on the alt account, so now we have to FF. So EIG wins 3-0.
Wait,
You-
but wait, their main account's banned?
Yes, their main
You-
account is banned. They didn't get the alt account approved, and we don't have another person to fill in for his spot.
Well,
We
I will
only
say
have
though,
5.
you're not allowed to play if like your account's banned though, right? For like actual reasons, correct?
Well, they have to prove his ban. They have to like figure
Yeah,
out why
so like
he was
either way,
banned.
you were
Yeah.
gonna have to figure it out. Then you were gonna have to forfeit the
It would
win.
it had to be done before the game. It didn't happen. No one brought it
Yeah.
up to my attention or anyone's attention. So now we get to forfeit.
Crazy. EIG
Yeah.
Hunters 3-0.
So
Oh, there
GG.
go. Oh, back to the how are the Preds? Shambles today.
Shambles now. They're in shambles
Yeah,
now.
they're actually in shambles.
Everyone's Preds just got a -1 there. Holy. Alrighty. I don't think there's any more highlights I would really go over. I mean, the biggest highlight I would say is that the leaderboard's looking close in some ways and not in others. If we look at the top 4 right now, it is Cuddle Solar, followed by DB and Wawa.
Wait a minute. I hate to interrupt.
Alrighty.
We have an ad break. No, I'm just kidding.
I have the stream open. I know if there's an ad break. We're good.
Can y'all give me a TDLR, or sorry, too long didn't read on what the breaking news was? I had to take a second.
Oh god.
Checkmate had to forfeit. TLDR.
What?
Yeah, because one of my players got banned. So and they didn't get their alt approved, so we had to FF. And we
who
only
got
have
banned?
only have 5.
Banned from Overwatch or?
Perma is it
Yeah.
perma or temporary?
30 days.
Then they
30
wouldn't.
days.
Then I don't think
Which-
they'd allow you to approve it for unless they'd have to have like a really good reason why it got banned.
Exactly.
and
That's what I
they-
was saying.
We
yeah.
we have to they have to have a reason of why it's banned, and they have to show it within I
Yeah.
think data request
And
or
90%.
email.
Yeah,
And
and
they're
90%
not
of the
gonna do
time, even
that.
then, we don't. We usually don't allow it then.
Well, there's also not enough time because they
Yeah.
didn't do it before the game.
Yep.
If it was before the game, maybe, but yeah, it's
It
good.
depends, yeah.
Y'all might go 1-3 if you don't take care of
Yeah,
business
if you
versus
don't figure that
know.
out, that might just be a free 1 and
Brother,
3.
you're
Yeah.
telling me.
Oof.
Well, looks
Wow.
like Checkmate's not making mid-season. GG's.
That would actually be the biggest
Maybe.
upset of the whole bracket.
Yeah, that really would.
Checkmate versus themselves.
Wait, Checkmate
No,
actually might not
literally,
make
it is
playoffs
quite
if they
literally.
start out 1 and 3. They might not make playoffs.
Yeah, not gonna lie, for
Yeah,
everything we've kind
We
of
have
seen
to
going
win out.
on,
They could
We have
make the
to win
push.
out.
I've seen crazier things happen.
especially in one of the
But-
later topics, we're gonna talk about the checkmate v checkmate that's going on.
No, literally.
But anyway, so we were talking about the top 4 for midseason.
No, we're gonna go to
Yeah.
that now. actually, because we were just finishing up the highlights.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, next would be the roster mania that's happened before we get to week 4.
You know what? I think that's completely fitting, considering what we just talked about with Checkmate. Yeah, let's
That's
go to that.
perfect. Even better, we don't have to wait
Okay,
for it.
so since I'm CGL Tier 3's most trusted journalist,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the information as it dropped because I literally, like the second it dropped, I posted it and said breaking in Diamond Tier chat.
Mhm.
And then I'm not going to talk about it because I don't have any particular. Well, I mean, we'll discuss it, but maybe you can provide some insight if there is some. If you don't want to, you don't have to. All I'm going to say is I'm going to provide a bit of a story to all the Reese haters out there. Okay, so Reese was basically what happened rostermania wise. So Checkmate was trialing, to my understanding. Tool and Ghost, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. We're trialing Ghostly and Mirage, and I do remember that because I saw Ghostly in the Summer Showdown.
Mhm.
Basically, things didn't, pan out for one reason or the other. It's totally fine. They get dropped from Checkmate, and then Tool reaches out to Mirage and Ghostly and says, "Hey, y'all want to try out for Death Blossoms?" So
So
Death Blossoms added on 2 new
so
players
so
last week.
I'll correct that because that's kind of wrong. So
Oh, geez. My timeline's wrong. Summer Call
so
came
they were basically on their roster, and I believe CJ, from what I was understanding, CJ was getting some playtime during scrim, but Mirage was not, and they felt like they weren't getting the playtime they wanted or needed. So they reached out to me in the middle of the night, and I asked if they wanted to, I was talking to them. I was trying to figure out a team they could both go to because they wanted to play together. And I was like, well, technically you could try out for DB, I guess. And then I added them to trial, and then I forgot, kind of low key, had a dumb brain and forgot Ghost was in
Wait,
our server, and so he
you're
saw
so
that.
you're a poacher? Question mark.
No, because they
We're
came to
posing
me
No.
and they were
now.
gonna talk to Ghost, because it looks like that and it's fine, but they weren't playing though. They weren't
Yeah.
playing.
I
So
know. The reason I like this podcast is because we can get rid of the allegations. I just saw people saying stuff like, "Oh my gosh, Tool is poaching," and we can put that to rest. Because I
and
know
that's
you weren't.
Mhm.
You
yeah,
and I were talking about it.
I literally wouldn't have did it if they were actually playing, but they weren't playing and they felt like they needed somewhere else to play, and I said, sure, why not? And
Right.
I'm literally in VC last night watching these guys play, and I'm like, they weren't playing? Question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You're telling me, buddy.
that's all I have
You're
to
the
say.
manager.
Ooh,
What do you mean you're telling me?
that's
You're
awesome.
the manager.
That's
I
no
had
from what
11 people
I
or
would
10
agree.
people.
I would agree with
That's fair.
Ghost to a degree because I kind of understand that he did want to give them more play time, but we worked it all out together.
And
We're
this
but
is
yeah.
the thing. This is the thing that people don't understand because I understand Ghost's situation because I've also been a manager before. The thing is when you have 10, players, it's a 5-man roster. You can only field 5 at a time, and you have such powerful personalities. All people that could start on their own team. You have people like
Mhm.
Pickle and Shoreline who could start on their own team. Mirage and Ghostly could start on their own team. What do you do with that? Like you have to make a choice. And so the thing is, the position that unfortunately Ghost found himself in is if he makes the right choice, he looks like a genius. But if he makes the wrong choice, he just looks dumb. So it's like
Mhm.
it's unfortunate, and I feel for
Oh,
you because I've
like
had similar issues with for example, and Snarky can attest to this because he and I had multiple talks about this with Solar during the off season. I put Solar in a really literally I put this current Solar roster in such a bad position before the summer showdown began. At Paperclip, the captain came to me and was like, "Look, I really appreciate what you've done for Solar the last few seasons. I need you to take a step back and just let us handle it." And I was like, "You know what? Fair enough." So I totally get it. It's hard. It's really hard. And when you have such powerful personalities, they can clash, and it's just like, what's a guy supposed to do? So I get it. I feel for that.
it's
Yeah.
and there's more to the situation, but it's something that I don't feel comfortable bringing up on the podcast because it's not really my place to talk about that or story
Nah,
to
this is
tell.
beef watch. We're squashing it right now. It's fine. Let's chill.
No, it's just that I think it's something that doesn't need to be brought up because it's like whatever. People are stuck in their ways, and that's just how it is. That's how I look at it. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I know what you do.
I didn't see anything personally bad out of it because obviously me and Tool talked about it after it happened, and I was like, I get how it looks, and I'm not trying to make it a whole thing. I just wanted to clear the thing, and we
Right.
did.
Yeah,
Right.
we talked about it. We're like, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Alrighty, do
The
we want to hop
other
into the other part of
Ross,
WrestleMania now?
Yeah, other part of Rostermania. I'm just gonna say the timeline in which it happened, and then y'all can talk about it. So, Reese at one point, talking to me, saying she's super busy with a lot of her school, a lot of work, and she's having a hard time scrimming. Plays in the stalemate game, leaves. No, plays in the checkmate versus stalemate game, leaves the team shortly after. Apparently, there was some stuff going on. Not my business to share, I guess. And it looked like, to the outside looking in, that Reese was just like low key rage quitting. From my understanding, that's not what was happening. There was already some stuff going on behind the scenes, and it was just easier to leave. But then, out of nowhere, in the dead of night, Reese trials for Cuddle Puddle, and now Reese is playing for Cuddle Puddle.
Yeah.
I have my little bit to add to that real quick, just in
I-
case Ghost has a lot to add. I literally
But-
get a DM for pizza. He's like, "Can you make sure I have the ability to give people trial roll and stuff like that?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Oh, I wonder who they're gonna bring in." Then I see Reese gets invited to the server. I was like, "Oh, I see what's going on here. I see." That's my
Yeah.
input.
But
Crazy.
then, in the same night, as if the blows could not stop coming, Pickle also left. And I guess decided to focus on managing. Was it Stalemate? Diamond Eagles?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stalemate.
He
And-
got put
Stalemate,
on
and then
coach as well
Diamond
for Diamond
Eagles.
Eagles.
but now he's also captain on Stalemate though. So
Now
I-
he's
I-
an eligible player for Stalemate.
I will say the reason that happened was just so they have a secondary fill. He does not have to play unless they absolutely need him to.
sounds a lot
Okay.
like me.
Heard.
Yeah,
Heard. Well, that'll be that. Just so much happened in the span of a few days, and the midseason hasn't even finished yet. And I know
Hasn't even
from
started
insider sources. Yeah,
Hasn't
I know
even
that.
started.
I know from some inside sources. Okay, and this is why I'm the most trusted journalist for CGL. Is that there is another roster move that is going to happen before roster lock for midseason. I'm not going to say who, which team, or whatever,
Should I know this?
but it is going to happen. Nope.
Mm.
Only
Okay.
I know.
I was gonna
Only
say.
I know.
Do I know?
Nope. Only
I was gonna
I.
say this is solar related. Even
So-
even then I wouldn't know. So
It's not solar related. I
I-
wouldn't know if it was solar related.
that is fair. We've kept him
Um,
pretty out of the loop on solar. All I
I-
see in
I
chat
check
is
in
leak,
for-
leak, leak.
I check in for lead game. People are telling me to leak. I'm not gonna leak. All I will say is one of the teams that are making midseason currently has another roster move before midseason, but I'm not gonna say what.
Hmm.
So that's all I got. So y'all will see it. I will see when it happens. But anyway,
wonder
I think
what
that
that'll do.
also. Okay, so Reese left, plays for Cuddle. I'm sure Ghost, you might have something to add to that.
Not
I
really.
have some.
mean, what it looks.
Fair enough. Oh, okay.
Well, no, it's not really how it looks, but like, I mean, she
That's
left
what-
for her own reasons that I'm not
Right.
gonna say.
Yeah,
I
Pickle
think
left for his
Reese
own
fits-
reasons that I'm not gonna say. They both did what they like. They're
That was
free
best.
agents. They're welcome to do whatever they're allowed to do.
Yeah.
I'm not their boss.
I'll
Like-
say I think Reese fits in really well with that Cuddle roster. I think she
I
helps.
think she fits a lot better in that Cuddle roster.
I
I'll
think
say
she
it.
fits. I think she fixes a lot of issues that Cuddle roster could have.
Let's
So I
talk
think
about
it's a
that in a
great-
second because I do want to add to that. But what were you saying, Ghost?
Like, I just think that Reese is gonna be much happier on that team.
Yeah, and I applaud you for saying that because like most managers probably would have low key crashed out, but like recognizing like well she wanted to leave, and then she decided to pick up on a different team. It's like it is what it is. This is a game. No one's getting paid for this.
Exactly. We
No
are
one's
not
getting
getting
paid
paid.
So it's like
This feels like we should
Anyway,
sometimes,
but yeah.
but that's besides the point.
for real. Now, does this make Cuddle better, or it doesn't really
Yes.
change much at all?
Oh, it makes them
That makes
better.
them a lot better.
Yes, it makes them a lot better. I think it makes them more flexible.
I am
They
gonna
have more
say
ca-
something.
Hmm.
Go ahead. No, you finish.
I was gonna say it gives them more like rotation on the support line. Like they're able to play more than what they want. Like
Yeah.
Now they have Holly, they have Reese, they have Nutter Butter,
Reese.
and then Battle Josh whenever he comes back. Like,
Right.
Whenever Battle Josh comes back. Sorry.
like
Hey, Cuddle Puddle's a much better team when Battle Josh is there. I'll say it.
Debatable. He's
I
a
miss
hard
that guy.
shooter, but I love Battle Josh for it though.
Okay. So here is my semi-hot take that you guys would probably agree with. So maybe not be hot at all. But one, I think Reese actually fixes all of Cuddle Puddle's flex support problem. I'm gonna be brutally honest because I
agree
don't
with
think
you.
anyone else. I don't think anyone else will. Holly was the flex support problem for Cuddle Puddle last season.
She's just not flexible. I get it. No, I agree.
I love
She has
executing.
her hero pool is a
I
little bit less
yeah.
than it needs to be. And
I've played with her. Great person, and she's improved a lot, drastically, in the role that she plays. But Cuddle Puddle had to single-handedly last season build a comp around her hero pool. They were playing Juno Moria, and yeah, they beat Solar on it. It caught Solar off guard. But here's the thing: once we figured out what they were doing, we came back and we beat them because it was like, oh, they're just gonna play Juno Moria. um, so I think Reese will fix all of those problems. Now, there's been a couple seasons where Reese has won Roll Star for support, and unfortunately, I'm a huge fan of Reese. Her and I are friends. Those seasons have been debatable on whether or not, like, just because of how close, it was between her and other people, it could have gone either way. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think Reese is now on a team and in a position to go crazy and have an insane Roll Star worthy, like undisputed Roll Star worthy flex support season. That is my hot take. I think she's gonna have an at flex support on Roll Star if she plays consistently.
She played consistently tonight, so
Did she?
I
Fire.
forgot.
she
I forgot
hasn't missed a
Cuddle-
scrim.
she has not missed a scrim. That's very true. Her first scrim was also pretty good. I'll give her credit. Her first scrim was also
Yeah.
very good because
So,
they scrimmed DB free gas, free
Hard first scrim.
info. So
hey, how'd that scrim go? 3-2, 3-1. You want to tell us?
I let my
Uh,
team do their own thing. It was kind of all over the place. I'm not gonna lie because
No,
it was our
really
third.
was.
He's
It was.
coping. He's coping.
I literally
Coping.
told them at the start of the scrim, I was like, "You guys do whatever you want." And Ghost can attest. He was
Mhm.
there. He heard.
I watched.
I said, "You do what you want this scrim." I think
Valid.
Cuddle
Okay,
did
well,
win
in
map
that
count in
case,
that scrim. I will say.
I think in that case, since I think we all agree in what I've said, I think this will probably say that Cuddle Puddle. I think this is what will punch Cuddle Puddle up into the top 3.
I think they were already
I think-
top 3, but that's just my
Yeah.
opinion, though.
Yeah. Maybe even top 2. We'll have to see.
Mm.
I mean, that's where they're at right now. And speaking of, we should probably get into our week.
They are
4.
number 1 right now.
They technically are
tied.
number
Yeah.
1.
They are tied. I mean, yeah, if you want to include strength of schedule, then yes, they are number 1.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's what you have to
So-
do. So
It's a point
This should,
0.015
transition us-
difference.
and so
It counts.
I won't
Yeah.
say it's yeah.
Overmind's got 3 of the top 2 spots. Just saying, we're doing pretty
Yeah.
well.
And Solar's gonna beat them both in
Wow.
mid-season, anyways. I'm just saying it now.
Mm.
Good luck with that one.
I gotta go back.
Fire,
It's the one time.
fire.
It's my 2. I gotta go back for my 2P. Everyone else on the team's got it.
Valid. All right, so next topic. We've talked about that enough. We've talked about the roster media. What is the next topic? I'm driving. Someone want to tell me? Tell me where they're at.
Our next topic is week 4 predictions and mid-season.
Okay.
And the mid-season talk as well at the end.
Okay.
As we haven't really touched on week
So
4.
I did not prep Preds. So who wants to lead Preds? And I'll just piggyback on the
I honestly, I could just I'll just do it. I don't care. I'm just gonna rip my Preds, and we're just gonna fucking
Maybe go
with
one
the
at a time
flow.
so we can throw in. We can weigh in because
Yeah.
otherwise there's gonna have it's gonna be a tool show here.
I mean, I'm just gonna rip it. I'm gonna be brutally honest, and I'm gonna do what I always do because that's how I am. So
Valid.
first match, Few versus Monarch. Monarch 3-0, easy
Agreed.
dub.
Agreed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, sounds like everybody's on board with that one.
Yeah.
EIG versus Death Blossoms. Oh, what do you know? Another easy 3-0 for DB.
I don't know. Hunter's 3-0
know.
checkmate. I don't know.
You're so right. So right. Okay.
Let's give him a map. Come on. Let's be nice.
No, but
Be
for real,
generous.
on a real
Actually.
note, 3-0 Death Blossoms
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
game.
I agree,
Yeah.
I agree.
Mic drops will be had from my boy Rye again.
Okay.
Diamond Eagles versus EKU. 3-2
Game of the
Diamond.
week. Game of the
3-2
week.
Diamond,
Pencil
I
it
guess.
in.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's gonna be chaos.
I could care less who
Mhm.
wins. 3-2 Diamond, though, I guess. Like, it's
I think
I
literally.
have
Yeah.
3-1 diamond.
Okay.
I would say 3-2.
I agree. 3-2 probably. 3-1, 3-2.
Okay, and
3-0?
then.
Yeah.
And then stalemate versus Aura Fury. I go stalemate 3-0. Stalemate 3-0.
Ooh, this could actually be a good game. And the
No.
reason why? No. Hear me out. I think this could actually be a good game right now because Zarya is pretty meta, and Aura Fury has an insane Zarya. So it could be close.
You know
but
what?
I
If
do
they
think Stalemate should win.
if they can find a win a map early, I think Aura could pull off the upset even maybe then if they can find a way
Yeah.
to win a map
From
early.
what I
Because
know,
Joe
I'm
will.
telling you right now, it's gonna be a stalemate 3-0. From what I've seen going on after the DB game, it'll be a 3-0. They've been working on it. That's all I'll say.
I think if Stalemate has all their guys, I think Stalemate will win pretty easily.
They should
Yeah.
not play a game if Theory's not there. Who is scheduling their games? I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'll give you
you're
one
watching.
really good guess, Vert. One really good
Is
guess.
it Theory or is it Synarchy?
No, it's
If you-
not Theory.
It's not me. I'll give you a hint. You can
And
look at the
it's
stream
not
real quick.
Synarchy.
You can look at the
Is it
stream real
Pickle?
quick. Look at the
It
stream real
might be
quick.
Pickle.
You can look at
Oh
the
my
stream.
god.
Like,
It
Pickle.
might be. It might be
Pickle, look into my eyes. Do not play a single game unless Theory can make it. Do not.
Unless
If
it's a
Theory
grand
can't be there, find another day. Ask for an extension. Make up a lie. Say 3 of your players fell ill over the weekend. Do whatever you have to do.
GG's not
I will-
forcing default time. GG's.
I will
I
point out.
do not care.
I will point out. Unless it's the grand finals, that man has a little bit of a bad track record in those.
Yeah,
More
he
Ajaxes
Ajaxed
than there
4
are
times,
maps. Yeah, more Ajaxes than maps. Yep.
Yeah, it was rough. But anyway, do not play a game unless Theory's there. Listen, Jimbo's good, but he cracks under the pressure. He
I also
had
think his
a
hero-
Ajax in a Zarya graph. You're in the
Yeah.
graph. You can't beat. That's like Lucio Economics 101.
His
Like,
hero.
you just take the loss.
His hero pool does
Oh.
not all fit this meta very well. It's very. I mean, he can fit in if they work
Yeah.
around it, but like, yeah, when it comes to what everyone's playing right now, if they want to try and mirror that, it's not going to work with that theory there.
Okay. So next
Next
game.
game.
Next game.
Shadow.
That
Shadow
was
Eclipse.
first friend of the week.
Shadow Eclipse versus Emerald. Shadow 3-2.
I have Shadow 3-1.
I'm gonna say right now, I think
Yes.
it's Emerald 3-2.
Honestly,
Emerald has gold
Shadow,
players. Why are we forgetting they have gold players?
I would like to remind you,
Shadow-
Shadow Eclipse is also like plat gold. There are some diamond players.
They have Dino
plat.
Dan. That's the guy.
That is
true,
fair. They
that's
do have
true.
Dino Race. Okay, yeah,
That's
3-1
the
Shadow.
guy.
I kind of forgot about the fills. All right. Okay, I coached the Shadow that doesn't have lunar players on it. All right.
Yeah, I will say Shadow might forfeit their game tomorrow. They're living
Ow.
on a prayer, so
Oh.
who knows?
Oh no, Shadow Eclipse gonna go back to being a
Hashtag
bye team.
checkmate.
They're gonna go back to being a bye week. It's over.
Alrighty. Well, anyways, next match, and then we'll. I think I know which one I want to say for last. So let's do Cuddle versus Checkmate next.
Cuddle.
I think
3-1.
Cuddle 3-1 as well. Yep, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
I'd love if they 3-1
If
it.
we don't get the situation figured out, it's going to be a Cuddle 3-0.
Yeah.
If
Obviously.
we get it figured out, then I think maybe 3-2 check. Maybe.
Okay.
You have
He's
to
he
say
believes
that.
in you, Checkmate. You gotta take this and run with it. You guys gotta run with it and prove everyone wrong.
Hear me out. Normally, as of late, I've been agreeing with Coach Tool on a lot of things. Okay? I'm actually going to take Ghost's side on this. I think
Holy
matchups-
moly. Wait, God might
I
be
know.
real.
God might be real. I think,
What is this? Me and Tool on the same side as well? That's crazy. This has not happened in a
I
while.
know. I
Usually
know.
I just kind of
I know.
agree and stand on the other side, but like or stand out of the way.
Yeah. I think matchups are very important. I think Shoreline plays really well into Brook. I think Not a Use can play well into
Okay,
Geo.
no, Nope. No, hold up. I'm gonna stop you. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop you. Shoreline's only good at Ram, and Ram fucking sucks.
I don't think. Okay, so I can tell you have not seen enough of Shoreline because I can tell you right now he is.
Yes,
not
I have.
good.
Nope. Two crash out time. I've seen enough of him. Shoreline sucks. He is not good. He was
Alright.
playing more than Raj. He was playing more than Raj. Are we serious?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shoreline
Somebody
is
clip
Alright.
garbage. He
Wow.
is not better than Brook. Cuddle is gonna shit stop them 3-0. Fuck it, 3-0.
All right, now this
Oh
is
my
where I stop
God.
agreeing with Tool. All I want
Yeah.
to say is, as the person who has
We
coached Shoreline before, he may be a little rusty on the other tanks
Good
right now.
for you. You're not good at coaching. Then he's not good.
That's crazy.
No.
Wow.
He's
all
not
right.
good.
Wow.
Shoreline is
Wow.
trash.
Friendly
Alright.
fire.
That's
Has
crazy.
Shoreline beat anybody good? Who has Shoreline beat?
Dude,
alright.
Shoreline beat Cuddle and Checkmate in the Summer Showdown. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
they did do a
Congrats,
talking about?
because he
Shore-
had fucking Crispy.
He didn't.
What?
He was
Not
on Blackout.
Crispy? Who's on
Or
Black? What are
whatever.
you talking about?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Regardless, they had some guy that was like,
Hell, crash out. Dare I say?
it's fine.
That is
He's
a
not
shade
good
here.
though.
Okay. Wait.
I haven't seen him
Guys.
recently, but I will say right now, he might just not have played the other
Guys.
tanks or whatever team he's on. He's not
Okay,
doing
okay.
great on those, but yeah.
Here's what we can, we disagree. I think a Tool crash out was a little overdue. We needed
It
one.
was.
It's healthy.
I needed to. I was like, no, we're not saying that he's gonna beat Brook in a matchup. I'm not taking that. They're in my org. I'm not taking that. Brook
Alrighty.
will drags him.
Wait. I just want to make sure everyone knows so we're reading the room correctly. Tool is crashing out, but he's joking. He's not being like.
Yeah, of
I'm not
course.
trying to be that mad about it, but like Brook is way better than fucking Shoreline. I may have took it
Oh.
overboard a little bit, but like Brook is way better than
I
Shoreline.
don't think you were
A
really
little?
listening to me because I was not saying anything along those lines. I was just saying he's not a RAM merchant because I have seen him play other tanks.
That's what Vert said though, was that he was gonna diff Brook basically.
No,
He
what
said
I
he
said-
favored
For that
that
one.
matchup.
I haven't seen Shoreline play in a while because I haven't been able to really show up too much for things in Blackout. I don't. But like when I played
think
with him,
Cuddle-
he's not just a RAM merchant.
Yeah.
I haven't
No,
seen
and
much
I'm-
of Shoreline either. He doesn't come.
I
to my
can't
scrims.
believe we're gonna say the Reese pickup is good and it's gonna fix all their issues, and then we're gonna say, oh, by the way, though, Checkmate in shambles is still gonna beat them. Crazy.
I mean,
I only
No, I
said
don't
it if
think
they
that-
fix their stuff.
So I've already
Yeah.
seen it in action.
I
Regardless,
don't.
yes, DB wasn't taking the scrim 1,000% seriously against him. They still played better than us in the scrim. And most teams can't even beat us, even take a map off us when we don't take a thing seriously. So,
Yeah, but we're talking about Checkmate versus Cuddle right now.
yeah, and Cuddle is in that equation.
I don't know.
The
I
current
think,
Checkmate would fucking get slammed by us if we're not taking it seriously.
fair
I'm
enough.
sorry, but Checkmate
I'm
is in
just saying-
shambles.
I'm just saying, and yes, I will say, Checkmate does have a lot to figure out. There are a lot of hypotheticals. Checkmate has a lot to figure out before the
Yeah.
game starts. But I think Shoreline. Man, I don't know how far down this rabbit hole I want to go. Shoreline's
No, we
definitely
don't.
better than
I don't
Pickle.
think we should go
I'd-
too much
I'd have to
farther.
say that. I think Pickle was kind of a.
I think Pickle's better than Shoreline also, but that's also my
What?
opinion. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay, we can't talk. We'll talk
no,
off stream about this, bro. We'll talk about this
we'll
off
have to
stream.
stop here, but yeah, we'll go about this after.
Okay, but anyway, yes, I think generally if Checkmate can work some things out, it'll be closer than anticipated. But I mean,
Alright.
come on,
Next
Cuddle
game.
should win. Cuddle should
Got-
win.
Okay, next
Yeah.
game.
I think it's the last
Wow,
game. isn't
Wawa.
it?
Well, we had last game.
Oh
Wawa
no,
versus
we're about to have another
Solar.
crash out. We're gonna have another
No,
crash
this
out.
isn't a crash out. I think Wawa takes 2 maps, but I think Solar wins 3-2.
Whoa.
Oh.
I think you think Solar loses 2 maps because you need Solar to lose 2 maps because you dropped a map.
Par-
versus Solar, mate.
Partially, yes, that's the reason why. But I also believe in Wawa to an extent. So there you go.
Okay. Monarch just Wawa to map 5.
I agree. I agree with you. I also think these
No.
guys are still getting more like reps in the league, and they're gonna get better as it goes on. And I think maybe they come in and they show out in this game and they make it close. So
That
Yeah.
and I also Solar might down somebody, so that'll be interesting.
I will
We'll
say,
see how
yeah,
that
we
pans
are.
out.
It is definitely not gonna be full strength solar that game. There are some things
yeah,
that we'll be
so
missing.
that might even be easier than for them.
One thing I will also
potentially.
point out though is ignoring the Monarch game with Wawa, they also did not have the greatest showing against EKU, who have also had a
That was
really
literally
bad
their
season.
first series as a team in like an
I
actual
know.
like
I won't say that. I'm
official
not.
match. So
All I'm saying is though, we're playing next week. It's not like they got that much time left to prepare. Especially because I know they're not
Yeah.
scrimming every day. No, unless they are psychopaths.
I mean, no one's screaming
Yeah.
every day. If you're screaming every day, you're a psycho.
I think
Like, you
Solar
don't
was the
need to
only
scream
Solar last season was the only one who got close to that with like 4 scrims a week.
Yeah,
Four
it was
scrims
bad.
crazy.
It was
Hey,
really bad.
4
We were
scrims a
really into
week?
it.
I
4
mean,
scrims a
it
week?
worked out. It worked out.
4-0
I'll give
win.
you
It did
credit.
work
It
out.
worked. It
It
worked.
did
It
work
worked.
out.
It worked. I'll
It
give
would
you
not
credit.
work out
It
with the
worked.
it won't work out with the current roster, but even if we had the time, it would not work out as well with the current roster. But last roster, we were all fucking hungry. I will say that.
It worked. It worked.
Yeah.
I get it. It's because
It worked.
I existed.
But-
I talked my shit and you made you more hungry. I get it.
It wasn't even that,
True.
bro. We had
That's
we
part
were
of the
at-
reason.
That was part of the reason. I
So
will say that.
everybody
That was-
understands that's part of the reason I talk so much shit is I want people to prove me wrong. I want people to get better because I want competition. So
Is-
Shoreline,
is-
step up, play better. Show me you can play other shit. Prove it to me. Prove
Well,
it to me.
We're
We
gonna see the
could have,
Win-
but
we're gonna see the
we
Winston
kind
Mirror.
of FF'd.
was he there? Was he there
Yeah,
tonight?
he was. We had all 5 people. We had the 5 people that are left
Yeah.
on the roster.
I will
Wait, you
quickly
only have
interrupt.
5 left?
We have 6.
The last thing I'll
We have
interrupt real
6,
quick is
and Jeff
or-
can show up.
the final
I
week 3
think
match
we
has been
should-
reported now.
I think we should skip midseason talks and just do a tier list. I'd rather do a tier list.
Yeah, we can just
'cause
go
I'm
straight to
in
the
a
tier list.
too.
Yeah, the midseason
I'm
talk.
in- I'm in a
We
tier-
kind of already went over what we're gonna say anyways with the talk.
Wait,
I
was that
kinda-
all Preds?
Yeah,
that
pretty
was
much.
all
All
the
right.
Preds.
The last thing I will bring up though is
Fuller
that
3-0.
I say 3-1 just because we are down some people.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I forgot everybody else didn't say who they would win. I was
Yeah.
just too busy rambling.
I mean, we kind
What
of
do you
chimed
what do you
in.
think, Ghost?
Yeah,
What do
Aura
you think,
Fury and
Ghost?
Diamond Eagles finally finished. Alrighty, Elite Tier, Ghost done.
What do you think, Ghost, about the
Just 3-1.
game?
I mean,
3-1.
I think
Okay.
they'll get a map.
Hey, if they get a map, I'll take that too, because I think we have higher map
I don't-
or
I
better
don't think
strength
they'll
schedule.
get.
Yeah,
I don't think they would win 3-2. As much as I like a lot of people,
I'll
they're
take
just
the one.
not
I'll
gonna do
take
that.
one because that's good enough for me.
I
That's
will
good
say
enough for
also
the seeding.
we are pulling out
Wait,
some really
Ghost.
wacky things that are going to be very surprising for a lot of teams when we
Yo,
play the game.
how did this slide through? Ghost, how are you a coach for Cuddle Puddle, bruh?
I'm surprised no one else said that. I was gonna let that be, honestly.
Well, I'm
I
no
was-
longer a
they
coach
just
for Cuddle
removed him.
Puddle. Yeah, I'm no
Oh,
longer a
It
coach
was
for
just to
Cuddle.
watch that one game, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
you're
literally
such
it.
a scumbag. I love it though. It's funny.
All right.
I love it.
Week 3 is officially concluded, so I guess it's a perfect time to throw in our tier list now that Aura Fury has beaten Diamond Eagles.
As they should have.
Fire?
Yep, 3-0.
I think
I will
think
pull
I'm
up the
correct.
tier list here. You guys should be able to see it on the stream now.
Yeah.
Valid.
Okay.
Okay, let's get the obvious ones out of the way.
Solar DBS. Now
Yeah,
move them there.
That's done. Alrighty,
Um,
so
A tier
Wait,
cuddle.
wait.
oh wait, I think we all
Could
agree on
we
that.
move
Wait,
Cuddle S
actually,
tier?
us cuddle S. Actually, fuck it, cuddle S. Get them in there
after today,
until
I'd say-
they're proven.
Wait,
What vert?
I think we should all agree. Do we all agree?
I think we should.
Cuddle
I
can
think
go
they,
S.
they've
mean,
they've
Cuddle
beaten
S.
who's in front of them. They've
They beat
3-0'd
Fu
everybody.
so bad.
Yeah, they've beaten who's in front of them, and they've done really well. They've gotten a new good
Bro, they
addition.
put their
Say,
Genji
if-
one trick on
all-
Zen on the last map.
All
Like,
I'm gonna say is if Solar and them
Oh.
are tied and they're both doing the exact same thing, I feel like it's a crime not to put Cuddle up there, especially.
No, S.
Yeah,
No, I agree.
cuddle S tier.
That's,
yeah.
yeah, it
that's
is
my
not.
bad. I
Cuddle
almost.
S tier.
Yeah. All right, I think
All
we'll
right,
go
and
left to
then-
right from now
I
on.
think-
I think we should go left from right with what's
Okay,
left.
fair
So
enough.
EIG Hunters.
D.
No.
I mean, they
I
did
I
just
think
beat
C.
can't put him
Checkmate.
D.
D.
They beat
I mean,
Checkmate. That
they
is
did
true.
just
C.
beat
Fine.
Checkmate.
C. We can move
C.
them up to C if you guys
C
want
for
to move them up
Checkmate,
a tier. We
We'll
can
give him
move
C
them up
for
a tier.
Checkmate.
I think C.
I think C because I actually know who I'm throwing in D tier now
I
that I
say
think
I
about
already
it.
have
So.
some ideas of who's going into D tier. So yeah,
There's
we
a couple
can-
people in D.
I think
There's a
think
couple
Aura
of
Fury is
birds that are
B.
going in D tier.
I think Aura Fury is B. I think they're the worst of the top 8.
Sure.
Aura Fury, so B.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes.
Wait,
look
wait,
at here.
what do
Let's
you
look at the
think?
schedule
Yeah.
real quick. Hold up. That pulled up the schedule. I have to put it on a separate tab. Hold up.
I
All
think
right.
Aura Fury might be on the better half. Not gonna lie.
Well, they're
Okay.
like the
Look
bottom.
No.
They're
right?
kind of
I'm-
sleeper. They're kind of
I'm
sleeper.
not moving them up past B. They're not going past
with
B.
what
I'm
teams
not
are,
letting
with
that
what teams
happen.
I'm putting in A, I would say right now all the teams that are going in A would beat them. So,
Exactly.
I think
That's
so.
what I was thinking
No,
too.
that's kind of true. No, that's true.
Yeah, like
They're
if you're
not going to
No,
A.
you're right.
Yeah.
But they are pretty sleeper.
I'll give
them
them
I
sleepers
will
going
say.
into it, but I will also say as my only experience with them was the Solar game, and that was not a fun game on either side, to be honest.
That was week 1.
It
like-
was week 1. I'll give them that. But again, yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't have much experience with them. But that's why I'm saying they're kind of
I
a dark
think they're
horse to me in
scrimming
that
like
sense.
3.5 now.
Oh, I'll give them that. Then yeah, they might be an upsetting team.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
But
They
I don't know
might
if
be
they're beating the
sleeper.
teams I'm putting in A. 'Cause I've seen
I
those
mean,
teams scrim
they could
Masters.
be scrimming that, but just because scrimming that doesn't mean that
That's
you
Every
are
team I'm
that.
putting above right now, at least in my list, have been scrimming like low Masters or higher. So
Yeah.
should be.
DB starting 3-8 scrims next week. So
A.
Oh, wow.
I will not leak what Solar's been scrimming.
Why did-
I honestly because
Why
you
did
can't.
Bro just leave?
Why?
I
Who
don't know.
cares?
because I don't know.
Oh,
I
The
don't know.
The teams
'Cause,
don't
like-
tell. We put out scrims for like low Masters, maybe like I think 3.7 is the highest we've like put out, but teams don't tell us their averages, so I honestly could not tell you because I've seen like
dude, it's
M1.
like
I
also the
asked.
averages are so fucking like
Yeah,
that whole
like-
thing is dumb. We could get into that. Like that shit's
Yeah, well,
stupid.
we won't get into it, but yeah, like we've had games on Solar where we scrim, and I'll look at the roster. They'll have like 4 M1 players, and there's even like GM5, but they'll have like a gold player that match up their average. It's like, yeah,
and then
Mhm.
sometimes it's like all fucking plat players plus 1 diamond or 1 masters
yeah,
players.
and they just
and-
average off that
yeah.
highest player. It's like, all right,
Yeah, it's whatever. All right. Anyways, next team checkmate.
Checkmate.
B tier.
after
tier.
what happened, I put him above Aura Fury, but still B.
Yep, I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
I'm looking at Checkmate's roster right now. I'm reading it right
It's
now.
thin. It's thin.
It's thin.
I went from a
Here's-
bloated roster to anorestic. Like I got nothing.
Interesting.
Here's,
You mean
here's,
anorex-
here's my thing.
Anything.
Checkmate doesn't have a Lucio player. Trico's banned, so y'all need another support. Probably.
We have a Lucio player. Hello?
Who's y'all's Lucio?
Parasite.
Paris Lucio isn't good though.
I said we
I
had a
think so.
Lucio player.
That is true. He never said it was a good Lucio, but they have a Lucio player.
Yeah, I think Trico's also really good. Like I'm looking at this roster and I'm just like, oh, it shouldn't be a bad team, but I mean,
B
I
tier.
don't know. I have to see it in action. I think B tier is fine for now.
They gotta prove it. They gotta
They'll
prove
prove it
themselves
next
before
week.
they can move back up.
We definitely have to prove it.
All right.
If they
is-
get
Diamond
3-1 or
Eagles or is that
3-0
Emerald
by
Eagles?
Cuddle, they're staying in
That's
B tier. So
Emerald.
we'll do both the Eagles one
yeah,
after
do
another
the
here.
Eagles together because they're both in
DD.
D tier.
They're
They're
both
both
Double
in D
Ds.
tier.
Which one goes above the other in D tier though? Here.
Does not
Neither.
matter. They can
It
literally
really-
fucking.
maybe Diamond.
You
Because
wanna
at
hear
least
my
they have like
super
2
hot
Diamond
take?
players.
You want to hear my super hot take? You can merge their rosters and they wouldn't be past C tier.
Yeah.
True.
That's not hot.
That
That's a-
is not
that's
a
a-
hot
I think
take.
they
They
would have
actually
3
might not
Diamond
even
players.
move up the tier list if they merge their
They would
rosters.
have 3 Diamond players if they combined rosters.
They would still
They
probably
would
be D
they
tier.
would,
if
the
they
only
merged
team they'd be
rosters.
beating in terms of roster at that point would be Shadow, but they are playing up
You
from
want
a
to hear
platinum
something
team.
even hotter? They could play 6 people at once and still lose series.
That's
so
crazy.
easily.
Okay.
They could have total mayhem.
Monarch. I think Monarch's like high C, low B.
B. Monarch is B.
I think they're B.
I think they're
they're
B
B.
after what
Yeah.
they've been doing, pulling off. I think we can put them B.
They've been doing good.
I have to put them B because of who I want to put A. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
EKU,
EKU.
I think you can put in C tier.
C?
I think you can put in
Cs.
C tier.
Yeah.
I think D.
I
I
think
think D
D.
I
with
think
the
they'd be
Eagles.
top of
I think
D
No.
in my
D.
personal
They're
list.
bad.
Here's why. I think they would beat all the teams in D, so you might as well put them in C.
EKU?
That's my opinion.
Don't
I
they have a
honestly
worse
think-
record than Diamond?
No, they are currently 0-2. They haven't played their game yet because they're playing Shadow Eclipse next. But they have won one map.
They're gonna be 1 and 2 probably.
You know what? That's true. You
They
know,
have
that's a
one-
good shout.
That is true. They might be 1-2 after their game though. It's
Yeah, but they have a game to play.
these two right here. I can put both right here, and then whoever wins goes to C. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Sure.
Yeah,
Yep,
Real,
it'll work.
yeah, I'm
You
good with that.
that is how I would put
Yeah.
it personally. Is like these two would just be here, and they would move up.
The Euros are
you-
D tier. Euros are D tier.
These guys right
You're not gonna put them in
here.
C?
No,
I mean,
they got
they have-
smashed by Cuddle. They got
have two
absolutely
maps.
obliterated.
They have 2 maps though.
Yeah.
They have 2 maps.
But
They'll be
They have more
ahead-
than EKU.
They'll be the top of all the teams that are 0-3.
They have 2 maps
Yeah,
with the
that's-
fucking Rainer. Congratulations, he's not on the roster no more.
That is also
Yeah.
true.
That's actually wait. That's a great shout.
That is a
Okay,
great point. All right, so is
so-
this our now we have our A tier teams?
These are our A tiers. These are our
Yeah.
A tiers.
These
yep.
are the A tiers going into this. I think these are the 2 that basically are going to be fighting for 4th going into this tournament
Yeah.
mid-season for their
I mean,
for their
that's
choice
just
of picks.
5th place all the way up. That's top 5. I would accept
Yeah,
it.
no, this
I
is top
act-
5. They're fighting for. These are the 2 fighting for 4th seed though to actually get their picks in
Yeah.
mid-season. Like whoever gets to pick
You
their
know-
opponent.
Well, they don't pick. It's by seeding.
Oh yeah,
They don't.
but that's very actually neither of these teams. It's basically these 3 are going to be picking, and these guys get the scraps. Whoever wins.
No one's picking. It's seeding.
Oh, it's not.
one's
Oh, it's not
picking.
picks for mid-season.
It's
Oh,
1
I'm-
versus 8.
Oh, they do that.
2
Yeah,
versus
1-8.
7.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, so we've kind of already determined as well. The only thing we hadn't talked about at mid-season was who's gonna be our top 8 to go in. Well, that answers that.
There we
We're
go.
looking at it.
There's your top 8.
But the sad thing is, this checkmate might not even make it.
We might
even
not
though
make
they
it
should.
because EIG
So,
has a better record.
yeah.
So we could easily put them here, and it would just be all over. But we're
Honestly, put the tier gap. Put a tier gap because like these bottom 5 are bottom 5. They're not.
I
good.
agree.
Oh,
Make
wrong
it
thing.
F tier.
what
Make
have
the
I done?
fucking F tier.
What
Put
are
them
you
in
doing?
F.
All right, add a row below.
I agree. Thank you. Finally,
Just
someone
like-
wants to make it F
you
tier
could-
like I've
you coulda
always
just
wanted.
moved-
Thank you.
Like just literally move them down. Move them all down tier gap. Like they're not the
Yeah.
same.
Yes. Thank you, Ghost. Yes, they're F tier, 100%.
Hold on, I gotta
Rat
reorganize
milkers would be
this. There
off
we
the
go.
fucking list reverts. They're so bad.
Yeah. Here we can put like probably a bigger tier gap for these 2, but yeah. Anyways, that's what we'll say. These 5
wow.
have just been
You know
not
what?
competitive. We'll say that this team was competitive with our ringer, but other than that, it's been just like every match they've played
Yeah.
has been kind of just stomps. The only win these 5 teams are going to have combined will be these 2 versing.
Exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And
Like-
I mean no hate to Shadow because I do coach them, but they are not supposed to be here. They had
I like the
No,
shadow.
it's
guys.
okay.
I
That
don't think
Shadow,
they're gonna do anything.
it was whatever. It's okay.
Yeah.
They
they're
get a
just filling
pass.
for the
It's
buy
not their
round,
fault.
and that's fine. They're making the tier more fun, and I'll give them that. And some of their players have been really good. Like I've seen them scrim teams at a lot of these lower teams like SR levels, or like even some of these guys, and they've done all right. They haven't won, but they've put up better fights than getting stomped. So
Dino Din
Yeah.
might belong.
and with their fills,
Wow.
honestly, I feel like if they
Yeah.
don't beat AKU, that would be kind of insane. We'll put them in the
Well, yeah,
tier.
that-
gap. We'll put them in the tier. I'm kidding.
No, F
Yeah.
tier. I like the F better.
There is no
All
D
right.
anymore. It's replaced with tier
Yeah.
gap now.
Yeah, valid.
Alrighty.
All right, well, I think that
If anyone wants to
that covers
screenshot it.
everything. I mean, yeah,
That
I
does
mean,
cover
yeah.
our
There
tier
was a
list.
lot of
Screenshot it.
there was a lot of clippable moments from this, mainly from me, but that's
Yes.
okay.
That has been
I'm
a lot
used
of
to
you
it.
today.
It's usually a lot of me, to be honest. It's okay.
That's how it always is for you. Alrighty.
Um,
Tier list will pop off now.
I mean, I think we'd all have different opinions on mid-season Preds. We can try to talk about that whenever we come back next, because we still don't know the matchups technically. I do want to say this. I know this is a Masters tier thing, but I do have an update for Tool in terms of the Fallen's chances of making playoffs. Rat Milkers just beat the undefeated Visor team 3-0.
That just proves.
So
Did that
I'll
just
leave
happen?
that to telling that to the Fallen, but that's good for the Fallen. Let's
yeah, that's great for the Fallen. I mean, like Loki, the Fallen had to play the 2 hardest teams in the tier back to back.
Yep, I agree.
Back to back.
And we took map 5s and we
So-
didn't play great, so I'll take it. The Fallen are in a good spot in
Yeah.
that.
If y'all
They
didn't
might
make
not
mid-
look like it record rise, but they're
if you
fine.
guys didn't make it mid-season, just off that, I would be understanding. But if you guys didn't make playoffs, that would be insane. Off of what I've seen
No,
you guys do
I-
so far.
Our next 3 regular season matches should be wins for them. That's all.
Yeah.
I'll
Like
go into that.
Loki,
We don't-
like Loki, I could play. That's how
Yeah.
winnable it is.
Yeah, yeah, that's about what we'll say about that. But
But
Yeah.
anyway, I think
Oh, you're dying again, Vert.
tonight we covered all of it.
oh, he's good. He's good.
I-
He's
I'm
recovered.
here. Yeah, I think
Yep, you're good.
that's everything we had for tonight, right?
Yeah, that's
that's
pretty
good
much
because
it.
the
Yeah.
ad break just is just finishing up, so they
Yep,
missed
so
the
yeah.
end of that there.
Fire. Well, we talked about
Sorry
some
about the
master
ad
tier
break.
stuff on the other side of this ad break. Yeah, sorry about that. But thanks for giving us money. Anyway.
Wow.
Money,
I
money.
think
Vert
that's-
money.
I'm like Mr. Krabs, bro. Why do you think we do this every
Money,
week?
money,
No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. But anyway, yeah, I think that's everything that we had.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for another episode. This was a really fun one. I thought the
Yeah.
crash
Way
out
This
better
was
was
than
better.
the
very
week one
fun.
Maybe.
too.
I guess we'll see.
Way better than
Yeah,
our
the
week
week
one
one
and
was
two.
pretty fun. Yeah, so we'll be back next week for a mid-season bracket prediction episode. We're going to talk about the mid-season. We might do some review of week 4 if anything was interesting. But we're basically going to talk about a mid-season Preds because we're probably going to disagree for 45 minutes straight. So,
Oh, that one's gonna be a banger
uh,
episode because we're just
yeah,
gonna be
that was
yelling.
gonna, you will not. Yeah. What do
can
you
just be
mean
the
Solar's
podcast
gonna
guy.
Fuck you,
lose?
Sid! Fuck you, Sid! We're losing, Sid! Fuck you! That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna
That's
say fuck you,
crazy.
Sid, the whole time.
Yeah, it's gonna just be everyone yelling. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I am the worst
Hypothetically,
person to
if
put here
you
as a
look at
solar
the
rep.
SR average,
I am
I'll
the
be
worst
the
person to put here as a
well. I
solar
would
rep.
say I'd be this. I would say I'd be the solar rep, but I feel like
This guy
I'm
cannot be
I'm
the
a
solar
viewer.
rep.
We'll bring Revan
Yeah,
just to be
I'm
the
a
solar
viewer.
rep.
He's just a
Like, I'm not
podcast
even-
guy.
I'm not even. I asked for links to watch their games.
He didn't watch for late.
Good job,
Bro, I'm
guys.
slowly
Really good.
turning into the podcast guy.
Yeah, I stream these games for him while he's in VC just so he can watch.
Maybe
'cause
we'll
I
make
mean, I wanna make
maybe we'll have like a rep from each team join for the midseason one.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we could have one.
Well,
As,
I
maybe
think
not.
that could actually, I think that'd get pretty heated. But let's talk about this off stream. Thank you all
Yeah.
for joining. It's
Yep.
fun. I really enjoyed it, and that's all we got for y'all tonight. We'll see you next time with some mid-season action. Breakdown.
Bye.
Pause.
Bye.